Hello. Really well done on submitting this next lot of writing. It's really good to see that you're working really hard on this and that the progress is showing. So really well done. Your first task was to write a letter complaining about your experience in a restaurant. Okay, so a letter of complaint. Let's see how you did. So, dear sir. Good, so good start to your letter and shows the correct format is good. I visited your restaurant's main city branch last Sunday night. Okay, I would like to inform you of the highly unpleasant experience that we had there. Okay. I would say possibly I visited your city centre restaurant last Sunday night. Okay. I would like to inform you of the highly unpleasant experience that we had there. Good, well done. Despite booking, so no maid, booking in advance for 5 people, so plural of person is people, 5 people, and here I would use the word 5 instead of the number 5. 5 people. The waitress, okay, waitress, W-A-I-T-R-E-S-S. Waitress took at least 10 minutes to notice us. Okay, good. After settling, our drinks were tasteless and tasted like water. Okay, so tasted, T-A-S-T-E-D, tasted like water. The food was chef special. Were cooked and cold. The food was chef special items and the rating according to our server was high. Okay, so the food we ordered was the specials. Okay, so the specials are the ones that are particular for that day, was the specials. And the rating, according to our server, was high. Still, the food that reached us was poorly cooked and cold. Okay, good. The manager heed no ear to our polite cries. Okay, so here I would be careful with that phrase, just because it's quite formal but not really formal in the right way. It's more of an old-fashioned sentence here. So the manager took no notice of our, instead of cries, our concerns, I would use here. So the manager took no notice of our concerns, C-O-N-C-E-R-N-S, concerns. This was highly unexpected and the behaviour of your staff was very discouraging. Good. We almost have never had any such experience at an eatery before. So I would take out almost and say we have never had such an experience at an eatery before. I wanted to put this review, I wanted to send this review to a newspaper editorial. However, capital I there, decided to notify you first, possibly. Decided to notify you first. Since it was all your staff's fault, I deserved an equal value cashback or free meal at a better serving branch. Okay. Since it was all your staff's fault, I believe I deserve a refund or free meal at a better serving branch. Okay. I'm sure this will bring your attention to the seriousness of this matter, as a bad name will bring more harm to your business than my payments. Okay. Here then my refund. Okay. Looking forward to your positive response. Yours faithfully. Okay, well done. Some really, really good parts in here. So you've outlined what happened clearly. Okay, you've been firm but not rude. You've used the right layout for a letter, which is great. you've ended appropriately, you've used yours faithfully, which is good. So yeah, a really, really good piece of writing. A couple of examples that we've been through there where the word order needs to be slightly different, or we might need to change a key word, but overall a really clear piece of writing. Well done. Good. Let's go on to your other piece now then. Okay, so next we have your essay, which is about the internet and TV. The question was, today the internet and TV have created the chance for ordinary people to become famous. Is it a positive or negative development, in your opinion? To what extent do you support this development? Okay. In modern times, the role of electronic media in making general public prominent for their talents has been a contentious topic. Good. Okay. I completely agree that it's an overall beneficial development because to less fortunate is more convenient in becoming famous and spreading the joy of their talents. Okay, so let's just go back for a moment. In modern times, the role of electronic media in making the general public well known instead of prominent, well known, it's hyphenated, WELL hyphen KNOWN, well known for their talents, has been a contentious topic. Good. I completely agree that it's an overall beneficial development because, to the less fortunate, it is more convenient in becoming famous and spreading the joy of their talents. Okay. This essay will examine different merits of this advancement to its demerits by using examples of YouTube and its reaching potential. Okay, so this essay will examine, I would say, the advantages and disadvantages by using examples from YouTube and its reaching potential. By using examples of YouTube and its reaching potential. Okay, by using the example of YouTube and its reaching potential. Okay, so there's that one. Yeah, be careful with where you're putting commas because quite often they're not needed. So, for example, after I in the second sentence. Okay, on the one hand, it's the fact that many talented artists started off their journey towards fame and fortune with the help of free channels on famous media sites like YouTube and Facebook. Okay, good. Employing raw talents to make videos of songs, magic, or food preparation. Okay, food preparation instead of foods, food preparation, and reaching diverse audiences over the globe without spending lots of money instead of tons of money. Tons of money is very informal, so lots of money on studios and help artists. Can help artists. Duke O'Donnell, for example, a famous Irish singer, started off as a YouTube star, and I would say as a YouTube star, and is now followed by 1 million fans around the globe. Good. Therefore, it can be easily put forward that a low-cost measure like the use of the internet to spread the charm of one's talent reaches many millions of fans in the most useful way possible. Okay. Good. Okay. For that paragraph, it's structured really well, and you've got some great vocabulary in there. I would just emphasize at the end of that paragraph that it's helping make ordinary people become famous. Okay, so you've done it near the beginning. I would just make that clearer once more towards the end. Okay. So, the use of the internet to spread the charm of ordinary people's talents. Okay. Moreover, the powerful use of TV in conducting various game shows, talent hunts and music competitions with an S results in the appearance of talented performers in every field of life. This leads, instead of does lead, this leads to encouragement and enhanced perception towards recognition of expertise from instead of from lower yet diverse backgrounds. In the medical field, the collaborative associations of expert clinicians from around the globe had led to tremendous data in improving management protocol and patient care, this being the report led by Harvard School of Public Medicine. Okay, I'm not too sure about this example because it seems to not really be related to your paragraph. So we've gone from talking about talent competitions and singing competitions to the medical field. So it seems to be a little bit misplaced in this paragraph. Consistent with this line of opinion is that this is all made possible by the vast spread network of internet and televised media systems. Okay, I would suggest looking for a different example for this paragraph. It could be something like some of the singing competitions on the television, so things like any of them really, like the X Factor and things like that, which take normal people and make them temporarily at least famous. Okay, so because this example of the medical field doesn't really fit with your opening sentence about game shows and talent hunts. Okay, so I would suggest maybe looking for a different example for that paragraph. However, the one major demerit of this evolutionary take on media-based systems in spread of information is the widespread knowledge of delicate information on national security and invasion of public privacy. Okay. Public is made possibly exposed of excessive information. Even if this is good, it may result in harmful results like access to making a bomb or someone's private ownership details. Terrorist organisations are known to get their major portion of information from the internet. Okay, so that word at the end, from the internet, T-H-E, the internet. However, this paragraph seems to have gone off topic. Okay, because our question is asking about fame and fame caused by the internet and television, not asking about the security of the internet. Okay, so be very careful because this seems to have gone more into a positives and negatives of the internet rather than the advantages and disadvantages of fame from the internet. Okay, so be very careful with that one because we don't want to go too far off topic when we're writing. In conclusion, the essay showed us that media has made access to stardom a piece of cake which has more merits in modern society as compared to demerits. Okay, I would use, instead of merits and demerits, advantages and disadvantages. It is predicted that this trend will continue to rise. Okay, so your conclusion goes back on question, goes back to your original question, but your last two paragraphs go off the question. Okay, so it's really important to make sure that the question is running all the way through your essay and that you're not tempted to talk about wider themes like security and the pros and cons of the internet, but to focus on fame on the internet and television. Okay, but it's a good piece of writing. I would say just make sure for cohesion that you are choosing the best examples to illustrate your points. Okay, but good work, well done.